This fire didn't just burn buildings, it erased people. It rewrote history, and the city let it happen. In 1906, San Francisco didn't almost die. It should have. Before the fire, this city was already living reckless. Built fast, built cheap, built on ego. Wooden buildings stacked tight like matchsticks, gas lines everywhere, and zero respect for the ground underneath. Everyone was chasing money, power, and status. Nobody was thinking about consequences. The city was flexing like nothing could touch it. Then the earth snapped. The earthquake hit before sunrise. No warning, no mercy. Streets split open. Buildings collapsed instantly. People were crushed in their beds. In less than a minute, San Francisco lost control of reality itself. But here's the part history loves to skip. The earthquake wasn't the real villain. The fire was. Gas lines ruptured. Sparks ignited. Flames spread faster than fear. Firefighters showed up ready to fight and realized the city had no water. Pipes were shattered. Hydrants were useless. San Francisco was on fire, and there was nothing anyone could do but watch. And this is where the story turns dark. As the flames grew, the city decided order mattered more than life. Soldiers were deployed with a simple rule: shoot looters on sight, no trials, no context, no second chances. People searching for food, people trying to save family belongings. Some were killed not by fire, but by bullets. The fire burned for days, not hours, days. Neighborhoods vanished. Businesses disappeared overnight. The skyline collapsed into smoke and ash. By the time it was over, more than 250,000 people were homeless. The city wasn't damaged, it was wiped clean. And that clean slate? Someone saw opportunity. Insurance companies refused to pay for earthquake damage, so officials quietly blamed everything on fire instead. Reports were edited. Stories were adjusted. The truth was bent to protect money. The narrative was controlled, not for honesty, but for survival of the powerful. Then came the ugliest move of all: Chinatown. After the fire destroyed it, city leaders saw a chance to erase it completely. Chinatown sat on valuable land, and racism was already baked into the system. The plan was simple: don't rebuild it, remove it. Push the Chinese community out of the city forever and take the land. But the community fought back. Legal pressure, international attention, relentless resistance. Chinatown survived, but barely. And the fact that leaders tried to wipe it out? That part doesn't make it into most textbooks. Meanwhile, refugees filled parks and open spaces. Golden Gate Park turned into a tent city. Families lived outdoors while the rich escaped to safety. Immigrants and laborers rebuilt the city with their hands, while politicians and businessmen redesigned it on paper and took the credit later. The rebuild wasn't fair. Some neighborhoods came back stronger than ever. Others were left behind permanently. San Francisco rose again, but not clean and not equal. Disaster cleared land, reset power, shifted money upward. The fire didn't just destroy, it rearranged who mattered. And here's the uncomfortable truth: the city learned from this. San Francisco realized disaster could be leveraged. Fire could erase problems. Collapse could create opportunity. That mindset became part of its DNA. You can trace it through every boom and bust that followed. Counterculture movements, tech explosions, housing crises, economic crashes. Fall hard, rebuild fast. Someone always wins, someone always disappears. So when people talk about San Francisco's resilience, remember the full story. This city survived because people suffered, because history was edited, because power protected itself while others paid the price. The fire didn't just make San Francisco stronger, it made it darker. And that darkness, it's still under the streets. If you watch this whole story, you're not here for surface-level history. Drop a comment if this changed how you see the city. Subscribe, because real American history isn't clean, and it was never meant to be.